Okay, let's start class. Science class, remember notebook, colors, and your book. The topic for today is how do you hear sound? Who knows the answer of this question? How do you hear sound?
With
What?
object. I listen with the music. Objects made sounds. If we throw a pencil on the floor, the object makes sound and we hear a sound.
Okay, that's a good answer. Thank you, Gabriela. Yeah, so you say that some objects can create some sounds and we are able to listen, but how? How do you hear those sounds that these objects they do?
Because moving one things, for example, when I am writing, I listen, I think, I don't know, a sound.
You listen a sound, but how do you listen to sound? My question is
the
how?
wood particles are closer.
Because they are closer to you, the particles. You are kind of close, but how do you listen that class? How do you listen that sound?
Know. My ear.
Because of your ear, that's right. Look at this girl. Look at this girl. She's listening to music. Is a girl or a boy? We don't know well. It looks like a girl, but it's also like a boy. But now she's listening or he's listening to music. But how it's able to listen this music class? Because
with her ear. With her ear.
Okay, excellent. Now I have another question for you. How are you able to listen this sound? Did you listen that sound?
Yes.
Yes. How are you able to listen the alarm sound?
Aspects Ryan in
Because of the ears, you say? Okay.
Yeah.
Now look at the girl. Look at the girl. How is the face of this girl? It's like what?
Angry.
Angry. You are angry when you listen the alarm every single day. You want to continue sleeping. Your mom is your alarm?
Yes.
So you are angry with your mom?
Yes. No.
No, you're not angry with your mom because she is waking up. No, right? Yeah, sometimes we can get like, 5 minutes more,
my little sister.
10 minutes more.
I'm angry with my little sister.
Your
He
little
wake up
sister.
me.
Okay, yes, class. But remember, you're able because of the ears, but we're going to talk about more about this. So if you have your book, you can look page B116 and B117. B117 and B116. How do you hear the sound? So who wants to be the first one to help me to read this information class? Rebecca? Okay, Rebecca, read the first part, please.
How do you hear sound? Sound plays an important part in your life. Ringing alarm, clocks ring, doorbells ring, school bells ring, and radio closing bells ring. How are you able to hear all of these and other sounds?
Perfect. And you mentioned because of the ears. Now, how your ear works, class. We're going to read about how it works. How does it work? So let's see. Alberto, you're going to help me to read, Alberto. Read this part.
Imaginate that you are the child in the picture. Listen to a CD. You turn on the CD player. How does the music reach your ear so that you can hear it? Sound waves move out from the speakers of the CD players and make the air around the vibrate the shape of your outer ear direct the sound wave to the part of the ear inside your head. Look at the picture on next page. Notice how sound waves move through your ear so that you can hear the music.
Okay, stop here. Thank you. So now look at here. It says the sound waves move out from the speakers of the CD player and makes the air around them vibrate. So because of the wavelengths or these sounds, we are able also to listen to sounds, and because we have our ear, and that way it's we are able to listen the sound, any noise also. And look at here. It says music to sing along with or music to dream by. You can play music for any mood of a CD player. And this boy is the example that is mentioned here with the CD. Listening any type of music. Now, here, the second paragraph. Help me to read the second paragraph. Kiara, help me to read the second paragraph. When the message.
Participate. When the message gets to your brain, it tells you the music from the CD player. You know that when you start a CD, you hear the music right away. That's how fast the sound waves travel from the speaker to your ear and through your ear to your brain.
Okay, excellent. Perfect. Now, let's go to the next part here. It's continue here, more information. Continue with the next paragraph. It's going to be Santiago Hernandez. Read the next paragraph, this one. Hearing music. Santiago Hernandez, continue with the reading.
Yes.
Continue reading this part.
Hearing music is fun, but many of the other sounds you hear help to keep you safe. Hearing some sounds, such as a fire alarm, a door spook, or a smoke alarm in your home, can warn you or danger. Hearing a tornado siren, the other storm raining give you time to move to a safe place. Many animals have ears, some was like your ears. Each of their ear catches sound and direct to the ear drum. Then the sound wave move through their hair to their brain, and they hear the sound. However, many animals can hear sound that you cannot hear. For example, dog can hear high-pitched sound that you can hear. Some animals, such as rabbit, can also hear sound that are too soft for you to hear. Being able to hear sound help keep animals safe.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Santiago Hernandez. Now, as you can notice, he's describing that our ear, it doesn't work like the animals. We can listen to sounds, yes, as they can listen some sounds, but it mentioned dogs, and it can happen that dogs can hear high-pitched sounds that we cannot hear, or we can hear them until they're close to us, not too far away. And the animals like the rabbits, they can hear sounds that they are too soft for us, that we can even not perceive sometimes, that they can perceive because they have that ability. So animals and humans, they have ears, yes, but it works different. It works different. We listen in different ways, the sounds or the noises. It can be so high for us or so loud for us and different from them. Okay, now here as you can see, we have a description of this boy, the ear of the boy, and this is how it looks, your ears, class. Look at this. It is how it looks inside. So we have an eardrop, 3 tiny bones. Here it's showing the 3 tiny bones, the eardrum, the nerve that is here, the nerve, and the liquid in the ear. That air is a liquid. So now the eardrum is the sound. It says the sound waves hit and thin skin called the eardrum. That it's here. The sound waves cause the eardrum to vibrate. Now all of them, they're working together. When it's vibrating, it says that 3 tiny bones, as the eardrum vibrates, when it vibrates first, it causes the 3 tiny bones to vibrate also. So the eardrum is vibrated and then the 3 tiny bones vibrating. Then we have the nerve, and it says the nerve is the part of the ear that carries messages to the brain. So in this way, we listen to the sound or the noise, and our brain knows what is the sound you recognize. We can recognize that sound. You say, oh, that is an alarm clock, or that is a fire alarm, or that is a doorbell. So that is because of the nerve that carries the message to the brain, and the brain is going to decode that information according to what, if you already have listened to that sound. And also we have the liquid in the ear that it says that part of the ear that is shaped like a snail. It looks like a snail. Look at here. This part, it looks like a snail shell, the snail shell, and it's filled with liquid. That's why it's the name, liquid in the ear. When the tiny bones vibrate, when these bones vibrate, it says they cause the liquid to vibrate also. The liquid carries the sound waves to the nerve endings. So the process is first, the sound enters in our ear by the eardrum, and it start vibrating. It start vibrating, so the 3 tiniest bones vibrate at the same time, and it produces in the liquid in the ear, it produces that when the tiny bones are vibrating, the liquid also vibrates. It's going to vibrate the liquid, and it carries the sounds to the nerve. And after the liquid, it's going to be the sound on the nerve, and the nerve is going to decode the message. It's going to carry the message to the brain. So first to the eardrum, 3 tiny bones, liquid in the ear, and then the nerve. That is the way that we listen to the sound. Now we have a video. Let's watch this video about the sound. Let me display the video. Just hold on here. Okay. It's a short video. So let's pay attention.
Huh? Oh, did you hear that, friends? I think someone needs help. Let's follow the sound and find out. It's me, Dr. Binocs, zooming out. Come, little kitty. Let's go for a walk. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty. Ah, never mind.
Okay, comments about the video.
Some of them
Tácticas
sending
para no
signal for
escuchar.
okay.
Yes, look at that video. It was so interesting. This part how we can the brain decode.
You had 3 parts of the on the ear.
The free part of the ear. That's right.
Just say one thing in the ear looks that here a snake.
Snail. That's right. It was this one, right? It's the same of this. We mentioned on the liquid in the ear that it looks like a snail, but in the video it mentioned like the cochlea, right? The cochlea, and it mentioned another name, yes, but it's the same that we have here. Is this one. Now, in your notebook, you're going to draw this class. You're going to draw the third, the outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. So draw a picture to show how the sounds travel through the ear. We're going to draw this in your notebook class. So first, as you can notice, we have the pinna where it's outside where you can eat it, the outer ear, and it starts vibrating. All the vibrations of the objects or instruments or any other sound, it start to entering in our ear, in the outer ear. Then it has an ear canal, and goes to the middle ear, where is the eardrum. Remember the eardrum, the sound waves hit a thin skin called the eardrum and cause to vibrate. It start vibrating, and then we go to the middle ear, where there is the 3 tiny bones that they start vibrating as the eardrum vibrates. The inner ear, it's where it's located, the cochlea that we mentioned. There is also the liquid that is filled with liquid. And as the 3 tiny bones vibrate, it starts vibrating too, and also it causes the liquid to vibrate. Then it causes all this vibration of this liquid to go to the nerve, the auditory nerve, to the brain. And this part is the one that it makes the beauty of hearing these different sounds. The information goes, this message goes to the brain, and the brain decodes what type of sounds it is. If it is a drum, if it is a guitar, if it is a piano, if it is someone talking, if it is a dog barking, and so on. So this is the process, class. Copy this in your notebook. Draw this in your notebook. I'm going to take the attendance. I see that we're not 22 now. We're in less than 22. Now, Ana, Andrea, and Camila. Ana, it's not here. Andrea, it's not here. Camila, it's not here.
Present.
Ana, Andrea is here. Okay. Gabriela, Isabel, and Kiara.
Present.
Lucia, Mia, and Rebecca.
Present.
Rosa, Valerie, and Sian.
Present.
Valerie, Sian. No, they are not here. Mia, Valentina. No, right? Okay. Boys, let's see. Alberto, Danny, and Fernando.
Present.
Present.
Danny, hit on. It's not Danny today. Hermes, Joshua, and Khaled.
Present.
Marcelo, Santiago Hernandez, and Santiago Chavez.
Present.
Present.
Why only are
Santiago Chavez.
15 person?
No, today Santiago Chavez. Okay,
Why are now only are 15
just
person?
15.
In the other class are 22 persons.
Yes. Lucia, you were showing your ear, your drawing. So nice, so nice. Excellent. Continue drawing. Remember that in science, we don't have any homework this week, class. Science, no homework.
What is the title?
The title. What is the title? That it was a question.
How do you hear sound? How do you sound?
How do you hear sounds?
How do you hear?
There you have in the chat.
That topic of yesterday. I know how to say is to copy to
The information. Okay,
Yeah.
not copy the information. You might copy, you might draw and write, for example, this ear canal, you label the part, And down you can copy the information. The information is also in your book, so don't worry about it. But right, what is this? Ear canal, this is the eardrum, this is the cochlea, so write that this is the cochlea, this is the nerve.
I speak to only right cochlea.
Cochlea, yeah, just write cochlea, that's cochlea, and that information, it's on the book. Don't worry if you don't copy, but at least you need to draw these parts.
Look, Miss.
Finished? Okay, one part, yes, Khaled, perfect.
No, Miss, I finished, but finish de colorear, no.
I finished. Finished to draw? Show me, Rosa. Okay, perfect. Now label it. Write the parts, Rosa, because you don't have to write what is each of these parts. The same for you, Lucia. Perfect, right? The part of this. Right, that this is the peanut, that this is the 3 tiny bones.
We have to upload it to Schoology, Miss.
Yes, you need to upload this to Schoology. So I want to be sure that you draw or you can print this in your document.
Miss, can I print it if a lot of colors?
Yes, be creative. Be a creative, class. So use the colors that you want to color, but remember, do not use color blue because your ear is the color blue. So think
Teacher,
about the colors that you're going to
think
use.
To copy
Finish.
and
To write it down, Marcelo. Excellent, Marcelo. So nice your drawing. Thank you. So you can disconnect, Marcelo. If you finished, you are dismissed.
Miss, ya no querían transformar en papel. Así, miren. Miss,
Khaled.
Yep.
Okay, great. Write the parts, Khaled.
I don't finish.
Joshua, the same for you. Alberto, tell me, Alberto.
Look, Miss.
You finished, show me. Excellent. Write the parts now, right? That the part, label the parts.
I finished me.
Finish. Okay, label the parts and you finish to label it. Okay, thank you, Lucia. You are dismissed, Lucia. You can go. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye.
I see you tomorrow.